This is DC Danton Crow Crusader. It's the evening feeding on March 16th. And yeah, looks like most everything's eaten from this morning. So I'm looking in the sky. I see some seagulls and some pigeons. And of course a lot of traffic here. And until they finish that construction, we're going to have this detour here for a while. Evidently, a few days ago, there was a newspaper article. Again, alles Lüge, lies, again printed. Happens every spring. The newspapers here print articles against the birds, against feeding birds. They said that it was illegal to feed birds here in Kreuzlingen because of the bird flu. Someone turned in a sick duck, but they didn't say where they got it from. No one says where it was tested. No one says anything. No facts, no data, no anything. Okay? Based on that. And of course, that sent everyone on a witch hunt to go after anyone who's feeding birds. But how could you print a lie like that? Okay? As a result of that, today in the morning feeding, we were parked by the church. We were, I guess it was 20 minutes after the video was already finished. And we were just watching the birds. And the police came and did a shakedown, okay? They asked for our IDs. They told me to take my camera off, even though my camera was off. They wanted to physically off my body. They started asking for driver's license. They started saying, we suggest you stop feeding the birds, and blah, blah, blah. And I said, is this nicht verboten? And they said, is this nur eine Empfehlung? And, you know, that it's not forbidden, but it's just, you know, a recommendation, and on and on and on. And they detained us for about 20 minutes. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? That is the capo, the police here in Kreuzlingen. I can't tell you what kind of harassment I've had from that police department. It is just phenomenal. And then lying to us for 13 years, saying that we can't press criminal charges for when people insult you and call you names. We were told we can't do that. And yet this is what I'm being brought in for. I mean, it is absolutely so bad. And of course, let's not forget with the district attorney, when that year-long investigation on the poisonings here, that in my laboratory in the US, the 3 samples I sent were poison. And the 9 samples I gave up here, of which 3, I took those small samples to send to the US. I mean, I just can't believe it. And they found no residues of pesticides or any other kind of poison. And this is such a lie. It is such a lie. I mean, it is unbelievable. And we go through this, you know, being battered and trying to be run over with a forklift. And every time the perpetrators are found not guilty. Well, it looks like the birds did not touch this food here. So I don't know what to say. Doesn't look like the seagulls touched it either. So I don't know. I can't tell you if there's something wrong with it or what's going on there. So, like I say, it doesn't smell bad. Doesn't mean there isn't something wrong with it. But certainly it's probably full of salt. And that's not good for the birds. And certainly there's purettes with chocolate in them, not good. Chocolate is not good for the birds. So, we didn't see Charlie this morning, but with all that action here with the police and so forth, the reason we parked over there was because we're hoping that Charlie would come over there and land on the car. But it didn't happen. So, look who showed up. Look who showed up. Luke and friend. Look at that. So we'll put out our little food here and let them eat. Gosh, I hope Charlie, even if I just see Charlie, I would feel a lot better. So anyway, we'll put this out here with the ducks. Ah, there we go. Firecrackers. Hear that? By Haefele. You know what? I'm so glad I got done the video, because I'm taking this video to the police with me next week. Okay? Even though I had some things on there I said they probably don't like, but I want them to hear the firecrackers. But how do you like that? Okay? But see, this is the provocation, right? This is the provocation. I wonder who is that over there? I don't think you can set off fireworks anymore. I'm not sure. I don't think you can set them off all year round. I'll have to check into that. But anyway, that's a shame. That's a shame. Life in the colony, I'm very sorry that they scared our little Luca away. But this is the terrible place here where I live. Okay? What can I say? So, it is what it is. Come here, my little gulls. We'll go over there and see if we can get those people on video. You probably, with a larger monitor, you probably could see who that is back there. So, anyway, we put down our little peanuts. They say this morning they sicked the police on us. And of course, yesterday we had Otto Lang. Of course, they read it in the newspaper, right? They always say, es steht in der Zeitung, okay? And whatever they read in the newspaper, it has to be true, and it's the law. And that's what they do here, okay? That's what they do. So we'll go take a walk over there and we'll get whoever it is on video. All right, so anyway, I put everything out. Don't know if anyone's going to come down. We'll see. Okay. But this is always the result of the lies in the newspaper. And it happens every spring. Every spring I go through this. Last year it was about the crows. It's just unbelievable. This year it's the bird flu. Well, most of the cases in bird flu are happening in the poultry industry. Okay? Among chickens and turkeys here in Europe. And that includes Switzerland. So there perhaps may be some waterfowl, some water birds, right? But it is illegal to feed birds in the water. If they come on land, then it's okay. If not, then you cannot. On land you can feed them, but not in the water. So, well, we'll see. You say, but you know, I have my proof here, and they're just making themselves look bad. Okay, so yeah, be very interesting. They're not allowing me to bring a witness. Okay, they're not allowing that, and That's really bad, but I'm not surprised. They should allow me to bring a witness to testify that the Haefele employees completely harass the birds 7 days a week, even on Sunday if they happen to be here. So yeah, it's really, really bad. I'm so sorry, YouTubers. We're not going to have another video tonight because of Haefele. But I don't know what is there to do. The CEO, Haefele, doesn't seem to care. I guess they're also bird haters. They just don't seem to care. And about the birds. And they don't seem to want to do when their employees physically attack a person and call them a whore. I should go back to England where I belong. Okay, we don't want you here. Total discrimination when they thought I was English. I'm American. Can you believe that? Can you believe that? And held me against my will. I had black and blue marks up and down my arms. Think about that, okay? And when I went in to file a report in tears, okay, completely traumatized. I never, ever had anything like that happen to me in my whole life. In my whole life, in any country, anywhere, but here in Kreuzlingen. And the police man, who